This is why it's very important to have a daily practice. As you continue, right now we're just going, seven chakras, that's where the world is going. How about the 12 chakra system? How about the energy fields? There's so much. It's like when it's like being a doctor and you start to dissect the body. You have muscle layers, you have veins, you have arteries, you have nerves, different types of nerves underneath each one, layers and layers and layers. Energy bodies are exactly the same thing, but now they're even more complex because they're multidimensional. Because once you heal this mind, it goes to another lifetime. And then that other lifetime will communicate with you here. And your physical body processes all of this. So if we cannot process what's going on here, how can we process what's going on in our energy fields that has to do with a multi-dimensional experience where the quantum field is like, it's not complicated. It's just our mind cannot comprehend what we have here. We're not taught this from childhood. If we're taught this from childhood, we become all masters. See, right now what we're doing, we're trying to erase what we already created. But can you imagine already creating into what's supposed to be, what is? So then there's nothing to recreate. This is why the yogis and the monks, they isolate themselves and they go into the spaces so they do not interact. It becomes very complex for a person to interact because they feel the belief systems coming back and forth. It's like you erase something and then it comes back. So you have to really sit with yourself to solidify that. This is what the daily practice comes in. If you don't have that daily practice, it's like basically you can read all the books and all the information, but what's the point if you don't put it to practice? And that's what we're here for. We're here to move and to escalate this whole process. Well, that's where the world is going. That's where the universe is going. We have no other choice. So by taking the time and spending with yourself instead of like literally spending with yourself. So like for the next few days, I'm going to create a schedule for myself where I will sit 3 to 4 times throughout the day for an hour or two throughout the whole day. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on it's just like basically like the retreats that I do. And we have a whole schedule every day. Everything is towards that. And then, okay. Realized it. So it's something that we came here to do. I don't think we came here to do anything else but that. I mean, everything else we can do, we need to because we have to, because this is the environment. Okay. But see if you can delegate more time towards this because the other stuff will come naturally. See, the other stuff is a manifestation of your being. Your money or your finances, of the way things come into your reality, is not because you're doing the work out there. It is because this physical body needs to process that energy through. So if this physical body processes that information effortlessly and all the nervous system is fully aligned and the belief system is elevated, then your creation in this reality becomes easier. Much easier. Where you will think about it, you will create. As I speak, I create. Abracadabra. And that is something different. Then we have mantra or vocal activations, because our awareness can change energy as well as sound. So those two things can play a big role in transformation of our field. And if your field is transformed, you won't have the desire to fight for money because you'll just know, okay, I need to do this, okay. And as soon as the idea will start coming from your higher self, because your grid levels are completely aligned with your higher self. Your belief systems are no longer part of the belief system that were created according to your environment, but your belief system is according to your higher self, and your higher self says, yeah, I need you to make this much. And next thing you know, you are making this much. But you're going to be making it and doing it more with a happy and a joyful state of consciousness.